Hey y'all, happy Saturday. Today is, I don't have my watch on, I don't know the date, but I know it's Saturday. Thought I was gonna be able to sew all day, but our washing machine stopped working yesterday. With the whole laundry area flooded. So this is us walking through Home Depot trying to find a new washer and dryer. It won't be delivered till Wednesday though. Again, today is Saturday. Yeah. But anyway, I'm here now back in the sewing room and I'm trying to work out these new lights I just bought. First of all, get into these press-on nails. They're actually not bad at all. Yeah, these are press-ons. Thought they look pretty decent. Anyway, I bought some new recording lights. These are LED lights. And I just don't like the shadow that I'm getting back here. I have another light down here, but it's just giving me too much shadow and I don't like it. So I'm trying to figure that out. But now I actually have to leave the house. I have to go get my COVID test done. I have a procedure on Tuesday and I have to have a COVID test before I can go to the hospital. And this test, I'll tell y'all the reason why I'm having it done probably tomorrow or Monday. That'll give me something to vlog about. Also, if you all, I told you in my last vlog that I was buying a new mic. It's going to be delivered today. So just hold on. Hopefully tomorrow vlog will have better sound. But definitely make sure that you turn on the closed captions. I added it to the videos. So I hope that will help. If the sound is trash, I'll see how it is. I'll try to bump it up as much as I can so we don't have the same issue we had in the last vlog. And thank y'all so much everyone that tuned in and watched. I actually have fun editing that. It's a lot different from doing a so long, so we may keep them coming. We'll see how that goes. All done with my test. Super easy. She was very gentle. She's the first one that didn't make me cry, so yay. Hey y'all, so I got a new mic. Let me know how this sound works. I'm hoping it's a lot better than my last vlog that I recorded. I'm super excited about this mic. I'll link it below if you're interested. Well, you know what? Let me record a little bit with it first before I just give you a link, and it may not be that great. So yeah, I just got it. This is the first time recording on it. And I just hope the sound is a lot better than the last video. But yeah, today is Sunday. I don't know the date, but I'll put it down here. Today I want to record a sewing plans video for this pattern McCall's 8001. I want to make view B on this, and the sewing plans, pattern preview, those videos I just kind of go over the pattern, the one I'm going to be making, the size I'm going to cut, and go over the instructions. So if you're interested in following along with me, then you can go ahead and buy it too. And then we can just kind of prepare for the sew along. The fabric that I'm going to be using is this fabric right here from Melanated Fabrics. It is in stock, so if you're interested, you can go ahead and grab it. I think it's going to work really, really great with view B, since it has all the stripe play. Some of it is going vertical, some of it is going horizontal. So I think this fabric is going to be really good for this pattern right here. Super excited to make it. So because I know I'm not going to be in the office on Tuesday, I need to go ahead and go in today and shoot. I think I have like 6 fabrics I need to reshoot. The color came out kind of funky when we shot them, so I need to reshoot them so we can get them up on the website. And again, I won't be there on Tuesday because I'll be home resting up after my procedure. And so with that time frame, we can get that on the website today or tomorrow, you know, on Monday, if we want. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll take y'all with me, shoot some new content, and yeah, that's it. y'all, we are here. I'm reshooting these fabrics right here. The first time we shot them, the true color of the fabrics is not really showing up. So I'm hoping today I can really capture all that beautiful heathered. Look at these. These feel amazing. These are knits. So yeah, this is what I'm doing today. Hey y'all, so I just uploaded my sewing plans video for McCall's 8001. Like I said, by the time you see this, you probably have already watched the video. At least I hope you would. I want to make some progress today. Oh gosh. I want to make some progress today on my Sephora. Is that how you pronounce it? Sephora jacket from Paper Cut Patterns. I've been working on it. This is the lining that I'm using. Children. This is the lining that I'm going to use for it. At first I had like a pattern lining. I didn't really love it that much because the colors on my jacket are already so bright. I didn't want too much going on, so I decided to go with this solid right here. So I like it a lot much. I like it much better. Here's my coat. I love it. It's super oversized. I probably could have got away with the size 4, but I cut the size 5'6", so yeah, super oversized, but that's fine. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I'm not really going to be able to wear it out here in California because it ain't cold enough for this wool coat. So this is definitely a coat that I'm making for when we move back to the East Coast, whenever that is. I'll have a fun coat ready for the cold weather that the East Coast definitely has. So I plan to finish that up. Hopefully I can finish it up today. This is all my lining pieces to cut, ready to go. I bought the PDF pattern. So yeah, that's what my sewing plans today. So before I forget, let me go ahead and tell y'all what the procedure is going to be tomorrow. So let me give the backstory first. I think it's been about almost 3 years now, which is crazy. But I first started having symptoms about 3 years ago, right when we were getting ready to move from South Carolina here to California. I remember I was eating, and after I ate something, I had like the sharpest pain in my chest. I felt like I was having a heart attack. Jerome was scared. He was about to call 911, have PMO at the house. I was like, no, I'm good. For some reason, I was able to like do a little bit of belching, burping, and then the pain kind of resided. But I was scared. I was like, okay, I don't know heart attack symptoms, but the tightening in my chest, I was really scared about that. So by us moving, you know, I think our house was just about packed up and we were about to get ready to go. So we come out here to California, you know, it kind of got in the back of my mind with moving cross country. Had the pain again. I was like, oh, right. I remember. I felt like I was about to have a heart attack a couple months ago. So I met with a doctor. You know, you have to go through TRICARE when you're in the military. Found a doctor, went to them, told them about my symptoms. And of course, they were like, okay, let's get an EKG. So my heart and everything came back fine. I did have to wear a heart monitor for like a month. I don't think I kept it on that month, though. It was hard walking around. You have to have, it was like a phone, like a real monitor attached to your chest, and you have to have a phone in your hand. So every time you had the symptoms, you would have to like push it. So I was not that comfortable in that. So yeah, had that done. Those tests came back negative, nothing wrong with my heart. And so then, you know, months go on. I'm the type of patient where, you know, I kind of let months linger. I get busy. I don't go right back for the next appointment. So some months passed. Symptoms came back. And they were coming back kind of worse than what they were. So I was like, okay, something's going on. We knew it wasn't my heart. So then they were like, okay, maybe you have acid reflux. Because at that point, I started to have a lot of heartburn. The chest was still tightening. And I was kind of having problems swallowing, a lot of burping, a lot of bloating. So from there, it went from maybe acid reflux to it may be GERD. So, you know, we were trying to all figure out, is it acid reflux? Is it GERD? Let's get you to a specialist, all that stuff. So last year, 2020, is when it really got bad. And I was really scared then because it was to the point where I couldn't swallow anymore. I would eat and the food would get stuck in my throat. I would have to vomit. It was regurgitating, a lot of phlegm. It was just like something is really, really wrong. So from that specialist, they referred me to another specialist. And so toward the end of 2020 is when they were like, okay, let's get an endoscopy. Like, I I know how to pronounce this word. Come on, Brittany, get your tongue together. It's a in this in I really can't get the word out. Okay. Okay. Endoscop. No, it's not an endoscopy. Endoscopy. That's it. I had an endoscopy where the doctor went down in the throat, and at the same time, he said, let's just go ahead and do a colonoscopy. And he's like, I doubt if it's, a colon issue, but, if we can do it all now, let's do it. So I had both of those procedures done. Those tests came back negative. They was like, you're good. And then he was like, let's do one more. And so that one he ordered was an endoscopy. Is it manometry? Endoscopy manometry. And that one I had to be awake for. And they literally go in through your nose, down with a thing that kind of measures the muscles. That was like the worst test ever. I was like telling myself, don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. And they like give you a little bit of water and you have to swallow and then hold, don't swallow, and then swallow. Then I was like trying to, don't freak out, Brittany. Don't freak out. So I really didn't even make it through the end of that test. I didn't freak out, but the doctor that was performing it, she was like, I don't think you're going to do well. So I'm not going to make you chug this thing of water. We're just going to end the test. So I was super happy. Anyway, I left the appointment, went to work. I went to Melanated Fabrics. We got a huge shipment of fabric in. So, that kind of kept my mind busy, whatever. And then the doctor called me. He's like, got your test result back. You have type 2 achalasia. I was like, what is that? So type 2 achalasia is when I eat food, my esophagus tightens around the food. The muscles tighten and I end up choking on my food. I said, you gotta be kidding me. I said, Lord, I wanted to be smashed, but not like this. Good grief. So yeah, I didn't even know this. I feel like it's the tiny muscles in our body that cause the most havoc. Even in my second son, when he was born with ptosis. His eyelid, the muscle wasn't strong enough to lift. I say, are you kidding me? So he had to have surgery at 2 months to get a sling put in his eyelid so it would lift. But anyway, back to me. The doctor was saying that the muscle at the bottom of my esophagus is not opening like it should properly. So the food just piles up when I'm eating. It tight, and then the esophagus isn't relaxing, it's tight. So that is what's causing the heartburn, the regurgitating, the phlegm, all the symptoms is because of the type 2 achalasia. So yeah, I think it's so funny too. A lot of people have been like, oh my gosh, Brittany, you lost so much weight. You look great. I don't take offense to it because obviously people don't know. People obviously want it to be a good weight loss, that, you changed your eating habits and you're working out. Share your secrets, They don't want to know. They don't think that, oh my gosh, she may be sick. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the weight loss, I did lose about 20 pounds from the start of 2020 to the end of 2020. I lost about 20 pounds. Now, a great deal of that weight loss did come from Melanated Fabrics. I was a lot more active. I get over 10,000 steps a day at Melanated Fabrics when I go to work because I'm standing on my feet all day, going back and forth, getting fabrics, cutting orders. So that did contribute a great deal to the weight loss because I was just more active. Like I said, I could get over 10K steps every day at work. So yeah, that was a big factor. And then also when you compile the fact that I'm not eating as much as I was because of health issues, then you're going to see some weight loss. So eating for me is I rarely eat breakfast. For lunch, I eat whatever I get. I can only get down half of it. And that's a struggle, but I get down half of it. And then that half I eat for dinner. That's literally all I can eat. Now, do I still sneak in an Oreo? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Let me live, okay? Little small stuff like that is like, get you 1 Oreo, get you 2, and then you need to go ahead and maybe 3, but don't push it to 4 because you're going to be choking. So, yeah, that's what is going on. So tomorrow I'm having an endoscopy ultrasound, and they will put me to sleep. Jerome will be taking me, but he'll be back and forth because it's going to be a couple hours, and he has to check in with work, check in on the children, come check in on me, so he's going to be busy tomorrow. But yeah, that is what's going on. I still give God all the glory. Do I want to be able to eat my food? Sure. But things could be a lot worse. It could be to the point where I couldn't digest anything. And, Lord forbid, I have to be fed through a tube or I don't know to get some type of nutrients, which is what the doctors were really worried about, just making sure that I'm able to get nutrients and stuff. And when I told them that, I was like, yeah, I've lost like 10, 15 pounds. He's like, oh my God. I was like, wait, I work now though. I'm working. I'm moving a lot more. It's not just So that really scared them. For treatment, they gave me 3 options. One of them was getting Botox injections every 3 months into my throat. Another one was getting some type of balloon put in there that would expand the muscle. And then it was 2 types of surgery options. One was less invasive, one was more invasive. The more invasive one, they would cut me and then fix the issue with the muscle and then wrap around my stomach to prevent acid reflux. The less invasive option is the one where they would go down my throat and just repair the muscle. So that's the option that I chose. So yeah, y'all please keep me in prayer. It haven't hit me just yet. It'll probably hit me in the morning when I'm on my way there. I always get nervous right before any type of procedure. I cry a little bit, but after I cry, I'm like, okay, we got this. Let's do it. So yeah, y'all, that is it. That is what I've been going through and dealing with for the past couple years, but it definitely got worse last year. Like, I think I was scared of Jerome. I was scared of the children. They just be like staring at me while I eat. I'm like, chill, I'm okay. But obviously they're concerned. But yeah, in the procedures, it's like a 3-part procedure. I think the first one is the ultrasound. Then I may have to do the bearing test. I think they take x-rays with that one. And then the palm, that's the name of the surgery, palm. And that's going to be the one that really fixes and I should be done. So yeah. I just thank God. Like I said, I thank God. Things could be a lot worse. It could be something that's not fixable. And again, it could be something where it would be much more serious and I wouldn't be able to get any type of nutrition. So, in all things, give thanks. And that is what I'm doing. But y'all keep your girl in prayer. Tomorrow I'm going in. And yeah. Okay, now I'm going to start sewing because my fingertips, they need it. They need it. Holding on, I can't let go of you. Now if I had to choose so bright between money and you, girl, give me sunshine and rain, pleasure and pain. Oh, I'd rather think about you, girl. Holding on, I can't let go of you. Holding on, I can't let go of you. I made it to check-in. I'm all checked in. Look how she spelled my name.
I don't know what we're talking about, Daddy. Can you tell know?
And make sure it is you is you a sewing machiner, then comment down below.
Comment down.